welcome to the weekly roundup on SA Footballer TV. I'm Tommy Javor.
With Wayne Knowles.
Oh, that's beautifully done. I like that one.
Thank you very much.
There's no wonder, Wayne, that we have 58,000 people who viewed our show this year, so thanks for watching Div 6 through to Div 1, and we appreciate your support.
Very popular internet TV show. I'm hearing in the traps anyway.
Yes, we're a YouTube sensation. Not a red tube sensation, YouTube sensation.
Oh, I wish I was. Anyway,
thanks to all our great sponsors as well, and of course the Portland Hotel. And a shout out to Cooper Knowles, who's in our studio audience tonight.
yes, the young fella's come down with me tonight. Yeah,
He is our studio audience.
He's our studio audience, our one and only studio audience. Yes.
Let's get on to the reviewing and previewing of rounds 14 and 15. We're going to start at Brahma Lodge, a place that's been in the mail lately.
Been in the mail, yeah, a little bit in the mail, yes.
But on this occasion, this one was at home, wasn't it? At Brahma
It was
Lodge?
at home at Brahma Lodge,
And
yes.
they were too good, 44-point winners, 19-11-125 to Trinity Old Scholars, 11-15-81. Trinity just don't travel well, do they?
Well, and they didn't really have to travel far at all either, Tom.
No.
That's the thing. It's been a bit of an up and down season for them. They can't seem to get any consistency.
Their best is as good as anyone's because they drew with West Croydon at West Croydon. That was the exception to the rule there, but geez, they not consistent enough for mine, and I guess we're tough titty, said the kitty. We'll move on to better players and goal. Here's some familiar names there for Brahma Lodge. Steele with 5, he can play. Timmy Aloisi with 4. Hem Mendes, the man with 2 dads, kicked 2, as did Kuzner.
Cosenza.
I get that wrong every week.
You do.
Steele, Brooks and Savage were the better players for Brahma Lodge.
And Trinity Cotter kicked 4, Lamont with 3, and Clark with 2, and best players Peters, O'Hara and Chatty Spur.
Yep, and it's we pretty much expected. There's not too much to say about that one.
Pretty much expected that one. Brahma still, they're holding, probably mid top 5, I suppose, at the moment. Where Trinity probably looking to next year already.
Yep. West Croydon and Mawson Lakes is our next one. You would have said before the game, West Croydon by 10 goals, so the 53-point margin really didn't surprise us.
No, Fort Reserve at home for West Croydon. They're always hard to beat there.
It was 12-15-87 to Mawson Lakes 5-4-34. Hooscock Woodcock kicked 5. He was a standout again. He had a great year. Really evolved as a footballer. Really well supported as well by a host of singles and Wilson kicking 2. Dickens' son was their best player.
Dick and Son. It reminds us of our days back at St Paul.
I went back to St Paul's on the weekend because that's Div 7, so I won't talk about that. Yes, their B grade beat out D grade. Well done.
Yeah.
As Sumpton and Walsh were the other better players, West Croydon. I think a little bit of a he just came out then.
Okay,
For Mawson Lakes.
Okay, Mawson Lakes. Braden Bennett kicked 2. There's 3 other single goal kickers with only 5. Nathan Bruce Gordon yet again a bloke with 2 dads. Tonkin and Petra best players there at Mawson's.
It's going to be good fun at Christmas time with 2 dads.
Yes.
But anyway, the next one, again, is a bit closer than I thought, but Mitchell Park at home can be a tough proposition, and they've really battled on against the Dogs of Ingle Farm, your old mob, and I guess some
There's 3 of my old mobs that are early on.
One of your old mobs. So in the end it was Mitchell Park 10-16-76, Ingle Farm 13-17-95. I'll do the Mitchell Park side because you've got some intimate knowledge of some of these Ingle Farm guys. Mitchell Park, it was Hyde with 4, Nate McDonald, the evergreen big forward kicking 2, Parker, Halimi and Farrell were their better players.
At Ingle Farm, Cree with 4 and Sanderson with 2 and a heap of other singles as well. Best players, Matt Smith. Good to see young Matty Smith. I
haven't seen him in the best players this year.
He was a C grader when I was there in 2013. He's obviously, not being nasty to you, Matty. We're carrying a few extra kilos. I know that I am too myself at the moment. But he's obviously worked his proverbial off, and he's got himself into a very good position. Best on ground in the A grade. It's good to see. Sumner and Brad Sanderson popping up there as the best. So.
Yeah, no, good job there for the Dogs, and they're sitting third. We do the ladder obviously a bit later, but they're doing everything they need to do at this stage, they're in the mix.
They're in the mix.
They've shut down some of their idiotic posters on that silly side as well, which isn't drawing as much attention to them as they used to.
Exactly right. And the thing is, though, too, speaking on Mitchell Park's behalf, I think Mitchell Park have made some real good inroads this year. Hopefully they won't get relegated. They'll consolidate themselves in Div 6, but to get within, 19 points, was it? Is that right? With me maths? 19 points within Ingle Farm at home, and I know Scott Bamford didn't play. You take a couple
4 scoring shots as well. All the signs are good there.
The signs are good there. They're doing. Robertson's doing the right thing there. So
yep. Next one was very much a one-sided affair. It was a 106-point win to Woody South, and Fitzroy, that had a good run. They'd caused some upsets. They knocked off Ingle Farm again recently.
And Brahma Lodge.
But Woody South at New Vision Oval is a completely different proposition. Woody South 18-17, 125. Fitzroy 3-1, 19. Clark, we saw him that day in the, when we did the live call with Woody South and West Croydon. We said, this guy, I reckon he's really got something in him. Last week he's kicked 8, this week he's kicked 4. So that's C. Clark. What's his first name? Oh, we've forgotten.
I don't know, sorry.
Clarky. Cool, Clarky. Pryor kicked 3. Gosling, Daly and Ahmed. Ahmed really impressed me as well, kicked 2. Burns also kicked 2. Better players for Woody South. Matthews, Haynes and Dankowitz.
And for Fitzroy, McCaskill kicked 2 and McKinnon with a single. Best players was McKinnon and Frampton and Renwick.
Yep. So, Fitzroy looked to put that one right behind him as quick as possible.
Yep.
Our last game of the round, it's a dogfight. It was 2 teams fighting off relegation, and that's how the score played out. It was at South Parklands. I always put my hand up when I get it wrong. I got this wrong. It was Adelaide Lutheran 6-6-42, Houghton District 7-11-53. For Lutheran, Bushaway and Smith both kicked 2, whilst Hickey, Bushaway and Exton were their better players.
And for Houghton, Dolan and Dolan and McMurtry both kicked 2, and Vandermeer, Jones and Brain the best players.
Yep. On to the goal kickers. Timmy Aloisi is 28 in front of Luke Woodcock. Aloisi on 74, Woodcock on 48. It's Aloisi's medal.
Will he kick 100? That's my question to you, Tommy.
No.
You don't reckon? No?
No, I don't think he will. No, I don't think he will, and it's not a bad thing. Winning a premiership is probably more important.
Yes.
That's what he needs to focus on. And the other thing is, I mean, Brahma Lodge, it looks like at this stage will be in a elimination final. So West Croydon, Woody South, the teams to beat top 2, Ingle Farm, then it's Brahma Lodge, and then it's any one of, from number 5, Mawson Lakes, all the way through to Adelaide Lutheran at 10 could make finals, but probably would be just limping in like...
Mitchell Park. I'm going to put something out there right now to all our viewers. Mitchell Park are the ones to watch for 5th spot.
Yeah, I'll go as far as to say I have absolutely no idea who's going to finish 5th, and it could literally be any one of those 6 teams.
Yep.
I'd
West
go,
Croydon, Woody South grand final.
Yeah, I think that's locked in. I'd go Trinity because of their home ground advantage, but I mean they're 4.5 wins, and their best, as we said, is very good. I'd take Trinity in that mix. So yeah, look, it certainly is interesting, and look, no one would be writing this season off yet as such, because there's still hope, isn't there?
There's always hope. Even look at Port Adelaide, they're still hanging on to hope.
I was at Port Adelaide tonight. What a beautiful club. So I thought I'd throw that in.
No, that's fine, that's fine. Yes.
Really nice football club. I'm also waiting for this page to load.
I haven't been there. Last time I was at Port Adelaide Football Club, I reckon North Adelaide under 17, so we're talking back in the early 90s, so yeah. Yep.
It's progressive, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah, moving on.
Okay.
Fitzroy and Lutheran at Adelaide, at Fitzroy Sports Club. Pardon me. These are 2 of those teams we're talking about, mate. This is how bad do you want it. Luthi sit bottom. Fitzroy have come off probably their worst game of the year, so you'd be surprised to hear me say they're going to win this week.
I'm going to back you up there too. I reckon Fitzroy at home, hard to beat.
Yep. Houghton and West Croydon. Houghton in that quagmire of 6 battling at home. If they're going to make finals, this is the kind of game they need to win, but they won't.
They won't. West Croydon by 10.
Complacency, the biggest problem probably for West Croydon, but if Woodcock and a few of the others fire, they're home. Mitchell Park and Brahma Lodge. Brahma Lodge are 4th, Mitchell Park are in the bottom 6 fighting. Maybe they've got more to fight for.
Mitchell Park for me.
I'll take Brahma Lodge, but you're good at talking me into stuff.
Yep. Mitchell Park for me at home. I think Mitchell Park at home, Brahma Lodge just got to travel that little bit. There's also a few rumours around the market, around the traps, that there's a bit of grumblings within players leaving.
Certainly there's some footballers at Brahma Lodge who are very good at chasing the pill, and I think that they'll get them over the line.
It's controversial.
It's not controversial, they just win the clearances.
I like it. No, but I know there's been a couple of players in the last few weeks that have left Brahma Lodge.
I did mention that last week.
Yeah, I see Joss is running around himself having a kick, so yeah.
You've gone Mitchell, I've gone Brahma, so
Park.
I guess that'd be our game of the round, I think, because everything else will pick itself.
Yep.
Trinity at home, need to win at home, but they've got Woody South, and Woody South are a professional outfit.
Yeah, Woody South for me. Yep.
And in the Wayne Knowles Cup, because you coach both,
it's actually past players though. I've actually been invited up there Saturday.
Everything gets stabbed. Ingle Farm and Mawson Lakes, the school you went to, the club you won a premiership at.
Farmers for me.
I'd go down there if I didn't have better stuff on.
No, they've actually, I've been invited, and
that's nice.
But that's nice. Yeah, thanks. No, I've been invited, but my other commitments with my Div 5 club, I won't be able to make it.
What piece? I'll take Ingle Farm. Thanks for watching the weekly roundup. We're back next week.
See you guys.